Well, the date is September 1st, 1990. This is the purpose in the video is to try to record, make an attempt at recording Grandpa shooting his moose. He has drawn a permit in Unit 76, and we are in the Stump Creek drainage. Just getting this horses saddled up here. As you can tell, we got a nice early start opening day. We beat the sun up. Well, we could have beat the sun up, but we were just having fun, I guess. I don't know. Slept in. Anyway, this is some of the country we're going to be hunting. Up in there, and if we don't find any in there, oh, that's in the sun a little bit, maybe. Maybe up into those canyons. There's another group of hunters right there, but anyway, zoom. We did get a pretty late start today, but I don't know. We had a rough night. Dad's been applying for a moose permit for 37 years and finally drew one out. So we figured we want to get it on tape and record it for posterity. Big time horse people. Terry, Brett, and Jamin decided to come along. Dad is shooting a 270 caliber Wildcat. It's called a 270 Gibbs, custom made. It's got a really pretty stock on it, and he's just putting a few rounds in the magazine in case a moose tries to run us over. He's all ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, good one. We'll get out of here. There's Burdett and Jamin. The other two before that were Dad and Terry. We're just making it to the top of the... Well, there's what we're after. Only it's got...
You got that on tape too?
Yeah, except I flinched bad. Oh shoot, Terry.
What?
I guess I had it off. In case I didn't get it on, Dad just put 2 rounds into this nice little bull right here. He's not huge. He looks like he's about 28 inches or so. Nice little bull. Dad is heading around now to get in a little closer on him. I don't know if I can find Dad or not.
Dad's right there.
Dad's just leaving over the hill right there. There's the moose still. He's still standing. I can't believe it. Dad said he put a good round right through his rib cage.
That's what that one did last year, see, the guy around the corner from me took, and they stood there for 10 minutes, and then it finally took one step and died.
This thing is not focusing well.
Boy, he sure opened up broadside to us, didn't he? He's hurt bad. I'd like to look at him through something else. You about done taking video there?
Doggone it.
Watch him fall.
Well, I'd like to, there it focused in. I can't believe he's still standing. I don't really want to get anything super gory on this tape.
In the velvet?
Yep, full velvet. I don't know if that'll want to preserve him that way. I wouldn't mind if he went around into the shade.
I'd love it. Get out of my road.
Shoot. I can't believe he hasn't gone down yet. Dad said he hit him hard.
You see him bleeding out of the rib cage.
Well, I can't see it.
These horses.
Oh, okay, hang on for a minute.
Because I got my bow with me.
Okay, hang on for a minute.
Well, just film what you want to film.
This is, it looks like it's about a 250 to 300 yard shot from where we're at.
Want to film Burdett sneaking up on him?
Where's Burdett at?
Right here at the top of the tree line over here, about 50 yards left of the moose.
Left of the
Left
moose?
of the moose. Damn near under the moose now.
I don't see, I can't get him in the camera.
Right
Oh, shoot, he's still on his horse.
Yeah.
There's Burdett and Jamin. Just to give you an idea, shoot, this thing is not focusing well. There's the moose and there's Burdett right there. They are only about 100 yards or so apart, maybe not even that far.
75 actually, isn't it? John don't like going up to that moose.
It's obvious the moose is hit hard. He won't move. But doggone thing won't go down either.
Fox sees daddy.
Doggone this stupid focus. It's going out of focus all by itself, sitting there on the moose.
That would be an interesting video, alright.
Yep. Now where's Dad at?
Dad telling him to chase him over the hill.
No, no. Okay, here comes Dad. And he's sneaking over on him. Well, he's not doing a whole lot of sneaking, but he's right there somewhere. Yeah, right there. That sure was a short hunt.
That was as bad as that one last year. Half a mile out of camp, shoot the moose.
There is the moose.
Hmm?
I'm not positive that I have the shots on tape.
Do what you can do.
Because I must have had it on record, and then I didn't think I had it on record, and I pushed record to get it on, turned it off. Well, Dad's getting a bit closer now. Moose is still standing.
Where'd Burdett?
There's Dad right there. And I've got them both in the frame.
Oh no, he's coming back downhill.
Oh, Dad. Better,
Wobbling still?
better, doggone it. Come on, focus.
Can't believe that moose isn't dying.
Dad might put another one in him. Put him down for good.
He ain't putting his rifle up yet.
Dad, don't let him come down into the timber. There he comes.
He's
Oh,
down.
there he goes down.
He's down.
He's down for the count. He's horning in a little bush. Well, I guess we'll get over on it now. Well,
Yeah, I shot him right through the rib cage. Alright.
here's Dad's nice little bull.
Jamin?
Get in there, Dad, with your rifle and
Yeah, Jamin in there with his bow. Where's the rifle go?
Terry Burdett got it.
Hey, get up there with the bow and arrow.
yeah, good one.
See if I can-
Nice little bull, huh?
Yeah, it's a beauty. It's about at least 36 inches.
You think so?
I know it is. It's about 39 and a half, 40 inches.
Well, man, he sure doesn't have any spoon to him.
No, no spoon.
Looks more like a dang elk rack. Yeah, right.
Black elk. The
Get
black
your-
elk.
Get your tag out, Dad. I'll film you punching out your tag.
You just get me a rope and fox. Here, Jamin.
Jamin, take that.
Rope and fox.
Where do I bring it?
Just hold it. It's Terry's. Just hold it right there.
Terry, why don't you come down here and help me tie these things up?
Okay, Grandpa, happy camper, get down there and
You're right in the road.
let's get you in the moose and with some live footage, and then we'll take a couple of stills. You shaking?
There's my tag.
What did you do? Get antsy about shooting a?
Nancy and shot the first son of a gun I saw.
Well, as long as you're happy with it, it's a nice moose. Shoot,
Look at that.
nice moose. Get his rack up. There you go. Try to. Can you straddle his head there and let me?
Big. He's too big.
Too big for you to straddle his head? Well, I hope I got it on. I hope I got it all on film.
You got it?
I got this, but I mean, I hope I got you shooting it on film.
Oh, well.
Because I wasn't quite ready, and I started filming, then I quit filming, and I started filming. I was just going to film the moose coming out. So I'm not sure I had it on record when you capped him. Well, go on ahead and punch her out. First day of the season, September 1st. It is 9:40 a.m., which we got a late start. We never got on the hill till 9:30. And this moose runs out about 300 yards and says, "Take me, I'm yours." You need some help there?
September, right?
Yeah, you need some help there?
No.
Well, sometimes it's helpful to hold both sides. Where's Burdette? Where's his rifle?
Right here.
Yeah, I would like it in the pictures.
All right, it's validated.
All right, well, we'll put it on when we get him gutted. Stick it in your pocket.
We'll pull him down there where there's some shade.
If we can pull him, how big do you think he is? About 100 pounds?
Yeah, he's 150.
150? That's a good moose. We're going to try to get him down.
You bring Grandpa's rifle
We're
up
going to
here?
try to get him down in some shade right here below us. Horses are tied off below us in a little pocket of quakies. And we're going to try to get him down there.
Did you hear that?
What?
Dad seen that moose and he says, "Ah, it's too little. Dad won't take that one."
That ain't
Well, I didn't see any spoon on it.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't take my binoculars.
Well, we were just looking, all we could see was spread, Burdette.
Yeah, we couldn't see this.
He was walking straight away from us. I said, "Oh, he's 28 inches or so," and kerplow! That was all it took. He's 28 inches, pow!
We're gonna have to get that velvet on him, CR.
You want to keep him?
There you go.
There's the old Hummer, the old moose Hummer. Good one. I'll try to get up a little bit above him so I can get a shot of how big his body is. Here's an uphill shot of him a little bit.
5 or 6.
Well, he'd ended up being a good moose.
He's almost big as Dad. Nice little boo. Terry, grab his head there and twist it up here so we can get kind of a...
He blinked. No,
Yeah, wait till your mouth goes shut.
Yeah, wait till he chomps your teeth.
About the same age as the one David killed last year. About 6 or 7 years old. 5 or 6 or 7.
Well, he's got good spread to him, but he just doesn't have any spoon.
Tongue's hanging out.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Biologist, so he can pin it to a year.
He's a nice little bull. He'll be plenty of work. Pack him out of here. We're only about a mile from camp.
Mile, you're full of it.
There you go. How's that?
What do you mean? You don't think it's a mile?
I think it's more than a mile.
Oh. Well, it's no more than 300 yards.
No more than,
that.
no more than 3 miles. 2 miles.
He scraped that when he tipped over?
Yeah, I tore the velvet on the horn.
That's all right. It's blue.
Okay, we're done.
We done doing all this good fun stuff? Dad, your camera's not focusing well.
Is it on automatic focus?
Yes.
Sitting over there and he was just watching the moose while it was standing there and he'd go out of focus. Would?
Yeah. It'd go out of focus all by itself. I wasn't moving it or nothing.
Look.
I think well, the problem right now is we've got too much of a telephoto lens for me to put it on full zoom.
Oh, okay.
Because I backed off 3 or 4 feet, and yeah, it's a good
You
one.
got a telephone lens for this thing?
Yeah, he just bought a doubler for it. Goes up to, I don't know, 8 or 10 power now.
Wow.
We're trying to drag this moose down into the timber. And the horse can't drag it downhill, and it's just a little moose. Nice little moose.
But we couldn't see him. Couldn't see him? No, and he was getting ornery. He wanted to go on. We started to come up just a little bit. We seen you walking over. There he was.
Well, did you hit him both rounds, Dad?
I don't think
him
so.
both rounds. I hit him the other round. Yeah, I did too. Hit him right in the bottom of the jaw.
What? What would you
I was
do?
trying to hit him that last shot in the neck because I knew he was dead, you know. I figured he was dead because I heard the first one hit too, and I could see, I told Terry I could see the blood coming out of his rib cage.
I could see that when I picked up with the binoculars and looked through it. I could see the blood dripping.
Well, our moose hunt is over about 10 minutes after it began, only about 40 minutes from when we left the truck. The moose has about a 37-inch spread, I'd guess. I don't have a tape on me. No spoon to him. His rack looks practically like an elk rack, for crying out loud. But when he was running away from us, all we could tell was that he had about, well, I guessed him about 28, but I'm about 10 inches shy. He's 37, at least. We'll get a tape on him.
And I'm turning him in for shooting an elk. I'm going to get a $1,000 reward.
Yeah, right.
Spoon right there. Tough luck.
Turn your little ugly mug around here, Burdette, and I'll get you a zoom on in your nose.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Good one.
That's the best film you'll get all day.
Yeah. It sure is the ugliest thing I ever seen.
This one. You take the short one, I'll take the long one.
You take the short one. Well, they're gonna tie 2 ropes to the moose with a horse and try to drag this puppy downhill. He probably weighs, I don't know, 300 pounds at least.
Run over there and I thought you missed.
Oh, did you? Good golly, Jim, and I thought you had more faith.
Yeah, man. Grandpa's a shooter. Kerplowie! Kerwop! And we knew the moose was hit.
Oh, there's one of those bleeps.
Well, yeah, there threw 3 of them on that tape. Damn it, Dad, now the hunt's over. Hey,
That
you
isn't-
got the wrong stinking rope.
Yeah, oh, I thought I was.
Come on, get up there.
Which way? Oh, does it make any difference?
You push, Jamin.
Hey,
No, I'm just teasing you.
he's got to have the short one, 'cause Fox don't care to do that. Don't mind if he's that close.
Okay, you just put one wrap around
No,
this thing.
you got to go at least 3. And make it so that your hand's back here, and if you get too close, you let go. I'll try it. Headed to that spot, shade spot.
Right
Go.
down there.
Right down where?
Right over here to your right, for that, Terry.
going.
Over to your right.
Come on, I'm doing all the picking work here.
Oh, bullshit. Let's go. Which right, Dad?
More to your right, Terry. On the back.
Which right? Holy smoke. Well, 2 horses pull that moose nice.
Ready? Come on.
Oh, no. I can't help that. You're not off to the side far enough. It's easy.
Now you got to get up more to your, get up more to your right. Get up, Dad.
You have to pull up. You have to pull off at an angle. You can't pull straight. That's like pull. Best bet is to go on the other side, Dad.
Yeah.
See, I'm on the inside. You're on the inside, but you got to
Here, I'll hold the rope. Get the horse back.
Okay, this is a combination video. It's a combination hunting comedy video. The first half is hunting, and the second half is comedy of these 2 dorks fighting it out over how to pull and work on the moose.
What? I heard that.
Oh, good one. This number on Burdett's shirt is his IQ,
There you just go. There you go. Now, on your last one.
and Terry has his IQ on there, but it's rather low. He's good one. All this to get the moose down in the shade. Daylight's burning. Well, I'm gonna go get closer.
I'd like to go again.
I said he
Get
could go
up.
and he got me one.
He's sitting over there on the horse. He says, well, that's a bull. And I said, well, do you think maybe you ought to get off?
He says it's a little bull.
No kidding.
He says that's a little bull. Terry says, well, maybe you ought to get your scope out and just see what he looks like. Well, that was all it took. Dad was off there and had that rifle.
Lay down and boom!
He says, well, how big do you think? Yeah, it's 20. Kaboom!
We'll listen to the tape. We'll know what he said.
Yeah, but he had it off record.
I'm not sure I got it.
Oh, what kind of filming guy is this?
I don't know, but he sure got in his pocket, didn't he? He didn't even get up and walk 10 feet from where he was sitting, where he took the video.
Well, he wanted me to shoot it clear across the mountain.
What? Who wanted you to shoot what?
Listen to this guy.
I did not encourage you to shoot this moose.
Right down there in the shade. In those quaking that for that, and I don't know.
I think we ought to shoot for that open pocket right there in the center, because then we get the sun, the shade on this side too. Yeah. Kind of just right in the middle. Pull him clear in
Are you going to put him in one of those trees?
Well, we'll hang him in the tree.
Well, that tree right there is a good one because it's got a pretty good branch right at the top.
Well, we're not going to hang the whole moose. Take 6 trees. Well, I really don't care how close you get.
Let's go then.
Dad, what's about that horse right there?
Okay, here's the rest of the comedy part. Oh, by the way, it's a triple combination video. We're gonna do maybe we'll do hunting, comedy, and maybe a rodeo. Oh shoot! I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. Oh shoot.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
I'm gonna try to get this horse right down here, somewhere right in there in the shade. Or the horse, the moose. Nice little moose. I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't want to be packing this puppy out on my back. Dad caps the first moose he sees. He says, oh, it's a little bull. He wasn't even going to get off his horse. Maybe you ought to look at it. Jumps off his horse, whips a rifle out, kerplowie! I guess this time Terry decided he's going to lead his horse. Oh, good one. Well, they're running the meat. The meat should be nice and tender. Now, doggone this thing. Why won't this silly thing focus? Well, we'll go down there and get him all gutted and everything. See what we got.
What do you mean get it set up?
Well, it's a little easier this way. Loop that around that back leg right there.
Nice big moose.
Here.
He's here, shoot, this ain't gonna work. Took the other lens off so that we can oh hey, that's a bull. Took the other lens off so that we can
This is
get a
where
little.
I got my loop.
This is where we're gonna dress it, and then we'll hang it in the surrounding trees in the shade.
What bags did you bring?
I brought 4 quarter.
Going home with the moose.
Neat.
How?
I don't know. I ain't going home yet. Yes.
Will it stay up here that long?
Heck no.
I don't think so.
It's too stinking hot up here.
Oh, run home in the morning then, you can come back up.
Nice little bull. Nice little bull. Oh, whoa, excuse me.
I might smack you.
I can't believe this
It's
rock.
just a film on.
Come here and hold him up a little bit, Brett.
We're both sitting off to the side of the saddle.
Step over there so I can get an idea of just the spread on him. Step over him so I can see between the rack there. Hold up the back tines there a little bit. The silly thing, all we could see was spread on him, and he looked pretty doggone good. And then
Dad have his mind made up.
Dad,
He never got
shoot,
off.
when he saw the spread on him, we couldn't see spoons. We just figured he had spoons if he's got a 30-inch racks. So Dad capped him. He doesn't have any spoons, but he's a neat little thing.
I know it.
His dad's an elk and his mom's a moose.
Yeah, moose with an elk rack. Look at that. Wow. It again.
Look at the fat on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat one,
Look
all
at
right.
the fat on this thing.
Oh, was it right there? Let's see it again, Terry.
You don't want obscene gestures on your video.
Now, Dad, tell me again. Did you get fever?
No, I didn't get fever.
He's
Did
still
you-
Radish,
shaking.
he didn't.
He's still shaking like this.
Let me see. Hold your hand out here.
Hold the knife out.
Hold your hand out.
Look at that fever.
Yeah.
Sick. What?
Sick? This is part of harvesting there, Jamin. It's not the best part, but it is part of it. Well, Dad didn't have enough fever. He couldn't make a 300-yard shot, for Pete's sake. It's dang close, I bet you.
Look at him.
Who is that?
Hey, better put your dang thumb in my pocket.
It's hard to tell the first time.
I'll tell you one thing. He was walking like this, and he turned around, and Dad goes boom, and he goes, oh.
Dad, tell me about the load you're shooting.
It's it's a 62.5 grains of 4831 Hodgson powder on a 130 grain Nosler petition bullet.
Are they partitions or ballistic tips?
No, they're petition bullets.
Oh,
Yeah, I seen a real nice one up on top up there. It's been all the way around there.
well, we're all smelling like moose now.
You want to do that now or after we hang it?
You want to throw it up over that limb there and that will break.
That's about the one that won't break.
We got him quartered here. Well, one quarter's cut off anyway. We're trying to get him out of the sun. He's flashing. What happens when it runs out of juice?
It'll just stop working.
It'll stop recording?
I think so.
Okay. Well, the moose is all reduced to parts. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're just sitting here in a lazy sun. Our moose is all
Late afternoon.
cared for. Yeah, it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We spent the better part of the morning getting it quartered and hung so it could cool. It's got to be 65, 70 degrees right here. And we're going to haul it right down to camp, and then we're going to turn around and in the morning we're going to haul it to town and put it in the cooler. We figured that the moose live weight must have been, somewhere around 1,200, 1,400 pounds. fairly nice sized moose. But we like to get Grandpa now. Terry and Burdette have both gone up and gone bow hunting. So we're gonna get Grandpa to tell the story now that nobody's here to interrupt. What was you thinking, Grandpa?
Well, we was riding along and up the ridge, and we could see this one moose, the first moose that broke into view, was still in the timber below us in the quaking asp, and we watched it there for a minute. It was a nice cow, and then we could see another moose, and in the quaking asp it looked like a small moose. It didn't look like too big of a moose, and so I mentioned that it was just a small moose, and so.
But you knew it was a bull.
Yeah, I knew it was a bull. We could tell that it was a bull, but when it about that time we decided to get off the horse anyway and look at it through the scope and see just how big it was, whether we wanted to even try and pursue it any farther. And about that time, well, it broke out into the open sagebrush hill on the opposite side of the canyon where we was hunting, and where we was at on the horses, and I could see the rack on both sides of the moose, so I knew that it was a pretty good sized moose, but it was going right straight away from me. So I decided, well, I'd wait a minute, and maybe by the time it topped the ridge over there, well, he might turn around, or he might stop and look back at me and give me at least a chance. It was quite a ways across there. I imagine between 250 and 300 yards. And so I says to myself, well, if he stops, well, and gives me a chance, I'll try and shoot it in the neck. And about that time, he turned about a quarter turn broadside to me and took a couple of steps and stopped and looked up at me, and I decided I'd try and shoot it right in the rib cage, which I did. The first shot, I hit it right behind the shoulders on the right side, and it went almost clear through the moose. It lacked about 3 inches of going clear through the moose.
You stumbled a little bit when you shot first shot.
I knew that we heard when it hit it, we knew that it had been hit, and I was going to take another shot at it, and while I was getting sights on it, well, I could see that the blood was coming out of the rib cage where I had shot it the first shot. I shot it one more time anyway. I got a little prompting and from Terry. He says, well, you maybe better shoot it again. So I shot it one more time. That time I hit it just under the jugular vein and kind of broke its jaw, and I don't think that done very much damage, but the moose wasn't going anyplace, and so I decided to walk around to where the moose was at, and
if he was still standing?
He was still standing,
yeah.
and needed to be shot again. Well, I would. Well, but about the time I got around to where the moose was at, he was standing all right, but he was weaving pretty heavy, and he went to take a couple of steps forward, and he just stumbled and fell down, and that was the end of our moose hunt, about 25 or 30 minutes after we'd started.
Well, took you 37 years to draw it, and
yeah, I got it opening day of the first day of moose season, 1st of September.
Yep.
Beautiful day up here. It's been a little bit cloudy and just a little bit breezy, just enough to cool the moose out real good. I think we got some real good meat.
Yep,
quartered
that's like
it
a
up
good
into
one.
6 pieces, and if you can understand that, but we got 6 equal pieces about, and I imagine they average between 150 and 200 pounds a quarter at least, or maybe even more than that, the hind quarters, but there's going to be some good eating.
Good one.
One other thing that I'd like to say, I really had a lot of good help to help me skin it out and pull it down the hill into this little shaded area where we was able to skin it and clean it and quarter it up. Terry and Burdette and CR all helped. Even Jamin helped some. Had a lot of good help.
Well, We're getting her all packed up now, and we waited for the cool of the evening to load the horses. And we have the front quarters of this moose on Johnny, and then we've got the ribs, the backbones, heart, liver, neck on Fox, and then we'll put the front quarters, or the hind quarters I mean, on Jess. Successful end to a successful trip.
See if it'll slip out. Guys, you know what this reminds me of now that it's in? That one sitting in front of Dick's yard.
We got to do.
If you only go that far, you should just tie that one down. And then it can't go any farther.
Where's your little drink you got?
This little rock knob right here above us is about where Dad was at when he shot his moose, and he was shooting across this canyon to right there, and that's where he shot it. It's right up there on the other side of that pine tree and to the right. So, and now it's time for us to go It's not a monster moose, but Dad's tickled with him. It's a good one. It's a nice moose. Well, looks like they're leaving me. See ya. Sure has been a nice day. It's a little warm for a moose hunt, but it's. See if this thing will focus now. Nope. Nope, it's not focusing for some reason. Sun's down. Dad's gone back to camp. He's moseying out.